Now that our list is completely processed, you will see that there are almost endless items on here. And going through all of these items would be nearly impossible. So what we want to do is set filters. And there are a number of filters that we set, and sometimes the filters are different for different lists, and I will tell you if filters are, what the filters are and what the parameters are. But in general, as a general rule, I like at least 10% return on investment, and I like about a 250,000 to 500,000 sales rank or better. And the sales rank, it's like if you think of it as like a top 40 chart, number 1 would be the best, and as you increase the number, it's less and less popular. So a sales rank, for instance, of 1,319,000, this item probably doesn't sell very often, whereas a sales rank of 49,000, that sells a lot better. And you can see the estimated sales is about 60 on here. This isn't the best tool to estimate sales. I have some other tools for that. But I'm just going to show you how to apply the filters, and then when lists are run, different filters will apply for different lists. But for the sake of demonstration, let's use the return on investment 10% or better. Now, when you're using the desktop version of AMZ Analyzer, you put it in as a decimal. So 10% would be 0.10. And then that should filter everything out. And then you can see everything in here is yellow or green, no red. So that filtered out a considerable amount of products. And the sales rank, I'm going to, let's just go up to 250,000 for the sake of this demonstration. And you can see AMZ Analyzer thinks over 200,000 is not a good product, so they mark it in red. But I've found that products definitely sell, actually up to about 500,000 sales rank in this category. So that filters it down considerably as well. Now there are other filters that we can apply. There's a lot of data in here. So for instance, if I want to make a profit of at least, let's say, at least $2. Okay, that will filter out some more. Let's see here. And like I said, different filters apply to different things. I think this has a on hand. Okay, so I'm going to say on hand. Let's see what we can do here. Let's just say does not equal 0. Okay, so then we're only looking at the items that are currently in stock. So you can see this filtered it down considerably. That's still a lot of items, but that's pretty good. There are also, you can get the number of FBA sellers, so the number of offers. So I may want offers that have less than 6 sellers fulfilled by Amazon. Okay, now we have a more reasonably sized list. Now what we want to do is pull data for whether or not Amazon sells, because we don't want to compete against Amazon, and whether or not the items have reviews. Now in this desktop application, it can only do 500 at a time. That's just a limitation of Amazon. So what I do is I click this box up here, which selects all of them, and it says 500 selected. It will just select the first 500 items. And then you say show reviews and Amazon data. And this is a very slow process, so it's important that you apply all your filters first, because if you try to pull data for Amazon sales and reviews from the entire list, say it's 40,000 items, it's going to take days or maybe even weeks. So you want to filter it down to a much smaller list, and then it's just pulling from here. So I'm going to stop the video here, and I'll restart once it pulls that data, and then I'll show you the next step.